Hello everybody, and happy Friday. Welcome. We are live on YouTube and Rumble, and today we're playing another free game called Dual Ascent. You can find this one on Steam as well, not sure about anywhere else, and the PNG avatar froze again. Of course it would, when the game is highlighted. Tis the issue with a lot of these free games, and they're somehow not optimized for the hardware, and they take control over the microphone, and now the PNG tuber program can't pick it up. Okay, chapter 1, the old pilgrim, start.
Once upon a time, there was a mountain so tall it touched the sky. It was the Great Mountain of Wonders. An old pilgrim who came from a land far away was on his way to the top of the mountain.
And there's an achievement to actually start the game.
Nights when he reached a green, tranquil valley.
This looks like a broken bridge, so let's make a new one. Okay, dude. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, vibration off. Yet my controller still vibrated. Okay. Can't suppose we can expect
The old pilgrim
much.
was tired, but strong. He easily overcame the obstacles that the mountain had put in front of him.
What do we have up here?
He looked behind him, thinking about the long way he had traveled and the long path lying ahead. At times the road seemed familiar, carmine tinted, just like him. Suddenly, coming from the sky, a beam of light fell at the foot of the mountain. But the old pilgrim had lived for so long, he had lost his curiosity, so he kept going.
I think that's gonna come into fruition later. Maybe. Oh, it's coming to fruition now.
A little star, fallen from above, woke up on the soil. Looking up, she thought to herself, that mountain is so great, it surely must touch the sky. I might get home if I reach the top.
Oh, okay, we control her with the right stick for some reason.
Delighted by this unknown world, she set out on her journey.
Yes, and the right trigger to interact. That's interesting. Very similar to Brothers, where we control each brother with each stick.
As she walked, she noticed she brought down fragments of the azure in her descent. She came by a closed gate. On each side was a stone toad, overlooking a little stone pond. "Our ponds are dry," complained the toads. "Help us, and we will help you in return."
Okay, here's the water thingy.
The little star was young but clever. Satisfied, the toads opened the gate.
And she just keeps frolicking around. Oh, that's a nice view as well. But we can't focus on it. Bananas
As
on
she
the left
entered a
and on
magnificent
the right.
garden, she saw what could only be described as a bizarre creature. It was the old pilgrim. The little star noticed he had seen her too. They looked at each other, intrigued.
And now we can move both of them. I can't reach the fountain, I suppose. Okay.
Both of them kept going, now aware of each other's presence. With every step, the garden kept growing thicker and greener. Suddenly, they encountered two statues. "Our sister wants to dance," they said. "Help her, and we will help you in return."
Okay. So the star needs to unlock this.
Grateful, the statues opened the way for them.
Oops. Hold on. There you go.
In the heart of this fabulous orchard, they stumbled into each other. Their interests were piqued by the ethereal presence of one another. The little star was much more curious than the old pilgrim as she reached towards him. The old pilgrim paused briefly before returning to his path. The little star trailed after him, drawn by the promise of guidance he seemed to offer. As they went forward, they got a glimpse of the road they had travelled on so far.
Yep, hold on. I guess I'm not this way.
They entered a verdant maze, so thick it would be easy for them to lose track of each other if they parted. Along the way, they encountered more and more of these strange curiosities that reminded them of their own homes. Sometimes they were blocking the way. Other times, they revealed new possibilities.
Oh, that's an interesting way to introduce you to the mechanics. Nice.
They found magical lamps that altered the colors of their appearances. Perhaps it was another riddle from the Great Mountain of Wonders. Further away, one of the lamps stood, ready to be carried. The little star grabbed it, leading the way.
Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to come down somewhere? Oh, no. Fuck. I didn't notice that. It's gotta go up.
After a while, they entered a quiet courtyard with an alley of statues guarding the way above a pit. Maybe, if the old pilgrim and the little star helped them, they would be granted access. Indeed, when the little star danced with the stone ballerina, a path began to form above the pit. The left side of the courtyard opened up.
Okay. So, we gotta go together then.
They suddenly crossed a magical veil. In an instant, their growing bond felt stronger than ever before, blessing them with a new connection. Surely, they could use it to progress in their journey. They came by a small golden tree with small jewel fruits. The little star tried to pick one up, but the old pilgrim forbade her to do so. Another stone ballerina greeted them, and the path above the pit extended even further. A gate opened in the right side of the yard.
Okay. That can't pass there. And in this case, oops. There you go.
They came by another golden tree filled with magnificent fruits. The little star reached for one, but the old pilgrim forbade her yet again. Working together, they reached the third ballerina. The statue showed the way ahead, now formed completely. On the other side of the pit was a splendid golden tree covered with the most exquisite jewel fruits. Ignoring the old pilgrim's counsel, the child snatched one of the shining fruits. "No," he yelled, but it was too late. She was already holding the fruit in her hands. The ground was shaking, and the mountain was crumbling. They both ran as fast as they could to escape the wrath of the great mountain of wonders. The rocks came crashing, closer and closer.
Ah, shit, when they switch like that, I lose control. Who I'm controlling. Yeah, again, when they switch places, like, oh, at least I got to a checkpoint.
All of a sudden, a rock as big as a house tumbled off the cliff right above the little star. Without hesitation, the old pilgrim rushed to her rescue. So she could climb on his back just in time. After such a long run, the old pilgrim was exhausted. The little star got off his back. She felt ashamed, but grateful, for now she understood how wise the old pilgrim was. As for the old pilgrim, he did not blame her for ignoring his warnings. Curiously, his character had softened since he met the little star.
Hello,
As they
Legatus.
walked, they suddenly saw an immense golden door encased in the great mountain. The old pilgrim, who knew so many things, knew that this was the door to the wondrous cavern. As they approached, the gigantic door opened. The inside of the great mountain of wonders echoed with whispered promises of shared adventures yet to come. And so, the tale unfolds.
Oh, I guess that was it then. Funny, I read that it was going to be about an hour long. But yes, pretty nice little puzzle game there. I'm actually wondering if anything else would turn out different if I don't pick up the fruit from the tree. Wait, are we just on a repeat? Yeah, guess so. We saw the credits twice. They are on repeat. Nice. Okay, chapters. Can I select? Oh, there was a total of 7. Didn't even notice it. Hey, Fallout Day. Keep getting the time wrong. Don't worry about it. These ones are actually pretty short. I'm just gonna try this chapter again. See if it's even possible to proceed without picking up the fruit. Can we go somewhere? Nope, actually it's not possible. It's supposed to happen.
Ignoring the old pilgrim's counsel, the child snatched one of the shining fruits.
Let's do that run
No,
again.
he yelled, but it was too late. She was already holding the fruit in her hands. The ground was shaking, and the mountain was crumbling. They both ran as fast as they could to escape the wrath of the great mountain of wonders. The rocks came crushing, closer and closer.
Yeah, I already felt what the hell. I lost control of who I'm controlling with each stick. God damn it, again. And again, I keep losing who I'm controlling with each stick when they switch places like this. Come on, I'm pressing the correct direction. Oh shit, switched the colors wrongly there.
All of a sudden, a rock as big as a house tumbled off the cliff, right above the little star. Without hesitation, the old pilgrim rushed to her rescue. So she could climb on his back just in time.
Okay, let's
After
also
such a
see
long run, the old pilgrim was
if there's
exhausted.
another
The
visitor to
little star
discover.
got off his back. She felt ashamed, but grateful, for now she understood how wise the old pilgrim was.
When you mentioned this game, I had thought of a different one.
As for the old pilgrim,
It's
he
interesting.
did not blame her
Yeah,
for ignoring his warnings.
it's pretty fun.
Curiously, his character had softened since he met the little star. As they walked, they suddenly saw an immense golden door encased in the great mountain. The old pilgrim, who knew so many things, knew that this was the door to the wondrous cavern.
Okay, let's go
As
to
they
the
approached,
right
the
here.
gigantic door opened.
Is there anything to explore on the right? Yes, actually, there is a vista, as I suspected. Oh, there's
The
a
great mountain gazed
white
upon their ascent, like a
descent
terrible
there.
giant watching two tiny ants.
Oh, there is a whole team of devs that made this. We actually saw the credits twice by accident, because they're on repeat once you finish the game. But yes, it is very interesting indeed.
The inside of the great mountain of wonders echoed with whispered promises of shared adventures yet to come.
Very close to Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons that
And
I played
so,
before.
the tale unfolds.
And yes, here's the credits again. Here's the dev team. Programmers 2, designers 3 people, and artists 4. A few extras there, sound design, the narrator and stuff. And yeah, I guess it was some sort of a student project, because they have like instructors and stuff. But yes, a nice little fun game there. I actually thought it was gonna be longer, and didn't plan a second game for today, but yeah, I guess that would be it then. Thank you all for stopping by, and next week I will play 2 games actually, because I saw that both of them are about half an hour long. But yes, that would be it for this one. Hope you all have a good weekend. I just played a bit of Rivals before this and tested out Rogue. She is pretty fun, and probably gonna play a bit over the weekend, but not sure exactly what times. So stay tuned for that. Probably the afternoon, but for me that's one thing, for everyone else it's something else, so not exactly sure. But anyway, y'all have a good weekend, and see you next time. Bye bye.